Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 71 of Direwolf20's Server Play series, hanging out with a bunch of people who are pretty much all streaming. Let's see, in TeamSpeak we've got Aurelian streaming, Floristar,
Hi,
Minalian, Soren streaming,
Hello.
and Marathi streaming.
Hello.
So I believe until Floristar joined like a minute ago, there were more people streaming in this room than not streaming.
I'm sorry.
You throw off the numbers
Even
for
the
it.
stakes.
Now it's
threw
even.
up our groove.
But if you count me as recording, then we're definitely on top again. Like, you know, we got more.
Shh. No.
No, we're not counting that? That doesn't work that way, Soren?
Yeah, no, recording doesn't count.
No, not really.
Dyer, I think every time you start recording, I'm going to go ahead and
I'm
just
so
go
sorry.
into Twilight Forest.
I'm looking
Why
at
is
my
that?
inventory, I just realized.
I don't know. It just seems like a good idea. You recording and then me randomly screaming in the background. It's perfect.
I think a lot of people appreciated
Why
seeing
not?
the lightning strike. I think that went live today.
What lightning strike?
When you created the Twilight Portal Forest, and you're like, I'm like, it's gonna cause a lightning strike, and you went outside, and you're like, all right, there's gonna be a lightning strike, and then it struck, and you like freaked out.
I forget that I do really not smart things sometimes, and then it's captured forever on the internet.
It was hilarious.
Well, I'm glad people got enjoyment out of it. It scared the bejesus out of me.
I thought it was funny. So what am I doing today? That's a good question.
I need animals.
I'm working on iron tanks.
Hey,
Oh.
I have a really cool idea for a liquid system for our nexus here.
What's a
They're
liquid
all-
system?
Well, I'm going to have it so people can come up and have access to liquids that they don't currently have access to.
I want this. I'm not
I'm
Hey,
not
quick
on what.
question,
drinking
guys.
oil. Not a good idea. What?
Soren, did you see my nifty my nifty system over here for this thing?
I've been looking at things, but I don't know what anything does yet.
Well,
Looking
it's over here,
right here. Okay.
right? So see this thing.
Right.
Go ahead and play with that a little bit. And I'm going to build an iron tank. So what I'm going to do, guys, is get the basis of what this is going to be laid out. We're going to build like one because, you know me, I like to have lots and lots of cool things. And then, and Aurelian, you're welcome to come up here and learn about liquid storage and feed the beast if you wish.
Is it like a liquid cooling system?
No,
Oh.
it's for storing liquids. There's a couple different mods that allow you to store liquids. And in particular, the one I'm using right now is called Railcraft. I'm thinking 3x3x4 ought to be enough. What do you guys think?
No idea.
Soren, have an
Aren't
opinion?
you? You're not going to do your 9x9?
No, that would be way too
not
big.
with these.
Okay.
And if this
I-
ever becomes like a problem with the amount of liquid I have, I could always like swap it out for steel if I really needed to.
Yeah.
But I want to have a lot of liquids in this room. What I should really be doing is like figuring out what I want exactly.
Okay, I just enchanted a wand with
What's
a
up?
book of charging, and it didn't actually enchant it.
She
Did
found
you
a
know-
hedge maze.
Oh, you found the hedge mage. Hedge mage. Yeah, that's not too bad. There's some traps in there though, so be careful.
Yeah, Zycraft's not on the server, no. Stream.
It
And then
crashed.
she closed Minecraft.
It crashed. I didn't close it. It crashed.
Nice.
That's not good.
Hey, does
better
anyone
than-
know if there's an hook into rendering overlays for items in Forge?
What do you mean? Crafting?
Essentially adding things like the damage bar through a custom rendering.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do anything in custom render.
Well, no. I mean, without going into a full item renderer, is there something just for rendering item overlays, like what the damage bar is?
Yes, but I don't remember what it's called.
Render passing?
Would it be
There
part
is a
of
way to do it.
passes?
There is a hook. There is a hook for it, but I can't remember what it's called. You
Alright,
hook
I'll
into the
just-
actual GUI screen.
Oh, that's painful.
I would
So
just
I'm
make an
probably
item
going to
render.
want this and maybe that. Do I want it to the right? This room's getting kind of tight. What I should really do, guys, is count how many liquids I want to store in here and then decide how I want to lay out my tanks, because that will significantly impact how this room is laid out. Because there's going to be more than just liquid tanks in here. This is not just going to be people who can walk in and get access to liquid tanks. It's going to be a lot cooler than that. So let me come up with a plan and then come back. All right, be right back. All right, guys, we are back, and I'm working on some cool stuff here. So I've got 9 tanks. That's what I decided. I want to have 9 liquids available for anybody who comes up to the workshop nexus here to get some stuff. I guess the first thing I should do probably is start working on one of these and get the build working properly, and then I will duplicate it with the other 8, because this is going to be pretty cool. What's one liquid I can start with? I think I can start with creosote. That might be a good one to go with. Is that hooked up to any kind of transfer system? That's the question that I need to ask right now.
Isn't it in our base?
We have a ton of creosote, but I'm just wondering if there's like an ender tank or a thing already hooked up to it, and I don't believe there is. So I need to make a pair of ender tanks to get this up and running.
You like ender tanks, don't you?
I like them both. I like ender tanks and tesseracts. I kind of should probably use tesseracts for this, to be honest with you.
I like,
If I was
the bobbing, the little keychain in the center. Little gem thing in the middle goes up and down.
Yeah, the bob thing is pretty cool. I can't lie. I'm going to go with tesseract, just because it's going to be... I need a separate frequency per liquid, and it'll just get complicated and annoying with ender tanks.
No, XCOM is not my cousin. He's my brother.
Correct.
I'm the cool, funny one.
That's one way to put it.
Just there.
Alright, guys, I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, guys, we're back. And we've got this guy. Creosote out. And I did make that a owner-only send tesseract. So, let's get out of this crazy place. Back up to this area, and what I want to do basically, the reason I chose creosote first, by the way, is because I have just such an overflow of it and automated production of it as well. So when I hook this up, it should just like instantly start working basically. So first things first.
You beat me to it.
What's that?
I was trying to portable hole you, but no. You went ahead and did it.
Yep.
That base.
And we want receive creosote, go. So now this thing should be filling up with creosote oil.
Yep.
Hooray.
Nice.
That's what I want to see. Good. So as that fills up, I want to get a couple nifty gadgets. I want to get some liquid transposers.
What are you doing, Rex?
Making a Stargate.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice. I like it.
Except it doesn't look like it likes it.
Why not?
Not sure. It is a complete thing. Maybe it's too big.
Nah, it shouldn't be. Let me take a look real quick back here.
You never have a Stargate that's too big.
Go ahead and click a button for me.
Button clicking,
Man.
go. I said go. There we go. Nothing.
Cool. Hang on a sec. Alright, one more time, click a button. Yeah, the book's in there.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be working, I agree. I don't know, you'll figure it out. I have faith in you. And we'll be back in a second, guys. Alright guys, so that was step 1, get the liquid in here. Step 2 is probably going to be requiring some liquid ducts, which of course I didn't get. So let's get some of them. into a liquid transposer. Now, hopefully I can pull this off. We're going to see. So liquid transposer can go there, and we want to store liquids in the thing. So we're going to do this. We'll make that red. We'll see. We'll have to figure that out. And we want this redstone signal control to be enabled low. Right now there's no energy in there. That's not a problem. We'll do this and this, and wrench this guy. Yeah, I was concerned that that might be the case with that. Alright, because I think this has to be down one level in order for this to work. I don't think we can have this drainage thing this high in the iron tank, can we? Let's try that.
Oh,
What's up?
he left the game.
Soren lagging out, maybe?
Probably. Okay, I needed those fence posts.
Yeah, there we go. So I could do this and make this blue. There we go. That should do. I was going to have power down the back. This is becoming complex and really tight. Let me figure out exactly how I can do this. I'll be right back, guys. And we're back, guys. Got some cool stuff going on here. So I'm thinking something like this. In, out. That ought to do. So that'll be input on this side, output on this side. And why are you all of a sudden not connected? Oh, right, because your input actually has to be on the back. That's better. All right, so that can be input there. Yes, that will be the input for that. All right, so what I want to do is applied energistics probably right along here. So let's get some walls set up because we're actually going to have this entire room walled in. We'll have a maintenance panel, probably with drawbridges again. But for now, I want to build a small little AE system. So applied energetics. Let's set it up right here. I've been recently enjoying really small AE builds because they're just cool. Like just a really small AE setup. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Very compact.
Ah.
Beeswax.
Yep. That's right.
Out of yours.
So we got that. What else do I need for the AE system? I've got some ME cabling.
I like how I placed this obsidian. You haven't done anything with it for hooks.
Do what?
Nothing. I'll wait for Rorax to notice. Or at least break it.
Oh,
What's up?
I placed an obsidian piece, just like, oh. But that looks kind of neat, actually.
right.
Okay.
I rely on Rorax to make things look awesome because she does a good job of it.
Apparently, I made things accidentally helpful for her.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're talking. I'm liking the obsidian there, Rorax. I can't wait to
Does
see
it
that
work?
thing complete.
Yeah, I kind of need to move your signs.
That's fine. If you need to, that's fine. If you need to move the chests, let me know, because they're actually like hooked up to important things. But if you need to move the signs, I'll survive.
I don't think I need to move the chests yet.
Okay. All right, let me rerun a little bit of cabling down here, guys, so that I can make this work properly. I'll be right back.
Use a facade there.
All right, guys, we're back. We have a basic import bus here. So this is importing into the AE system. We're going to want a basic export bus up here. And this is going to be
Oh my
configured
gosh.
to export
My
wax
chat just like
capsules.
exploded.
Why is that?
Because Ari, I think, sent all her people to me.
Ah.
Hi,
Okay.
people!
And then finally, we're going to want one more thing here.
Thank you, Ari.
You're
Something like this.
welcome.
Oh, you're done streaming, Ari?
I am.
Cool.
Look over and all I see is hearts across the screen. It's like, okay.
I wonder what stream they came from.
I know, right?
It was not mine. It was not
No.
mine. No.
Wait. Why do I have all
No,
this
Ori's
stuff?
stream is
Where
only
am I
filled with anger and hate.
Obviously.
What?
Look how hateful I am. All the hearts.
Oh, it hurts.
And we'll say if you've got 64 of these, emit a redstone signal. Okay, so here's how this is going to work, guys. Let's get just a few more
See what Tyler's doing.
wax capsules.
Did look like a ninja with the goggles on, the helmet, like covering up your mouth.
Wax capsules are automatically being deposited into the liquid transposer, and they're automatically being filled with creosote. But I've got it set up so that the liquid transposer stops running when it receives a redstone signal. So what this should do is, once we get a total of 64 creosote capsules inside our ME chest, it should stop with the making of the creosote capsules. So we're going to see this in a second here. Meanwhile, let's set up over here a little something for the cyclic assembler. Put you right there, my good sir. In your cyclic assembler, we'll put a schematic in. And I just need a little bit of you.
Have a glider on. I forget about that sometimes.
Check. 3 beeswax. Item. Awesome. So you go in there. Oh, look, we hit 65 creosote capsules. All right, so the way that's going to work is it's going to emit the redstone signal a little bit late. So we should probably bump this down if we want to 63. Because it will be in the middle of making it by the time it realizes it has 64, I guess, is how that works, maybe. Or maybe it's just because I have it set to greater than, I don't know. But the gist is I want to have a stack of 64. Now, keep in mind, creosote capsules and all liquid capsules now stack to 16, not 64, but that's okay. That's the way I want this to work. All right, now we want a basic import and export bus on this guy, and we can do the same thing. So we're going to basic import on this side, import into the A network, basic export into this side. We're going to need some beeswax right here. And then we're going to have probably on this side. Can I get another one of these yet?
No.
Sweet. This guy set up like so. And we'll do
I know
this,
about my food.
that,
So I have 17 potatoes in my inventory.
that. Ah, cool. Now he does need power. And we're going to set you up to be like this. Watch your steps, Soren. Making holes in the floor.
Noticed.
And this is going to be a similar setup, guys. I want it to be that. Where is it going? Ah, there we go. Just have to do this and that. Whoa, that was quick. We're going to say the same deal here. Let's say 63. Does that sound like a good number?
Sure. 64 sounds better.
Right.
63 is nice.
So what it should do is, when we hit 64 wax capsules within the system here, now it's going to obviously create some more, so that's fine. Maybe I should just make this 1. That should do. So it'll stop crafting once we've got enough wax capsules in the system, any more than 1. If it needs a wax capsule, it'll make it. Otherwise, it'll store this in wax form. So that sounds pretty cool. So now we have a way to automatically put in wax capsules, get creosote oil, keep a certain amount of creosote capsules. That's the deal. What I'd like to do next is the following.
Dance.
Yes, that's exactly what I want to do. Thank you,
Good.
Soren.
Okay. You're welcome. Glad I could help. Oh, there we go.
Thought that's what that was. Ah, redstone torch.
What are you doing?
How do I make rednet cables not connect to things again? Shift click?
Just with a wrench.
Yeah, I'm using my Omni wrench.
Yeah.
No, not that one. Don't do it to that one. This one. I don't want it connecting to the computer monitor.
Alright.
My Omni wrench.
Why do you want
isn't
it connected
working.
to the crystals? Oh, to make it. Okay, I understand.
To make it look cool.
So, Soren, where should I have our liquid storage set up? I'm thinking right about here, maybe? Is this nice and centered in this room? That probably is. So what I could do is have something like this coming out of the floor, and then you could walk up that. Alright, he needs communications first. Storage monitor is now locked. Why does it keep occasionally making a creosote capsule? It's like slowly deciding it's going to make a little bit every now and then. Figure out what that's about.
What?
There we go. And now, Soren, you should be able to walk up to this thing and right-click it and get creosote capsules. What do you think?
I'd
And it's going to keep refilling as needed.
like the piece back. Give me just.
What do you think?
Looks neat.
Pretty cool, right? So if I do that for all the liquids, then anybody can just walk up here, walk up to the list of liquids. We'll have like separate blocks for all of them, of course. And then, you know, they're just like, I need some lava, right click. I need some whatever, right click. I need some biomass. I need some fuel. I need some whatever, right? And they can just get a small amount. So like it's more intended not exactly for like huge amounts of liquid where you can just like transfer everything you need, but you can walk up to and just snag whatever you want. Cool.
Sounds good.
I might even sub-network this off so that you only have access to a certain amount at a time. Because I really wanted the numbers to be like perfectly even. I always want there to be 128 available or 64 available. So I might use a sub-network to make that possible. You like? You approve?
Yeah.
Soren approves, everybody. Mission accomplished.
Soren,
Alright.
I need to borrow you in your normal Omni wrench.
Do you have a non-normal Omni wrench?
She has the.
I have the glove one.
Oh man, you are going crazy with this awesome build.
No, I see.
Warwax is totally hooking this up with awesomeness. That's what's happening right here, guys. Warwax is Warwaxing the portal. Aurelian, did you know that Warwax is a verb?
Yeah.
No? I
Yeah,
thought
it
it was
is.
a kind of soap.
Warwax
It is
is totally a
Warwax.
verb.
Mm.
You should come see her Warwaxing the Stargate.
Use it in a sentence.
Warwax has
Yes.
Warwaxed the Stargate.
Yep.
It
Can
means
we
to
all
make
have
pretty.
Can we all have like our own verb, I guess?
Sure.
Depends on.
Are you on the server still? Log on to the server and
No,
come to the
every
Nexus.
every time I stop, it crashes.
Okay, well log into the server and come check out the Nexus. And be like, that's cool. And you'll be
Or
like,
you can
now
look
I
at,
understand what Warwaxing means.
You can look at my stream. That would work too.
This
I
one
can
is
look at
still
Soren's
connected.
stream. I'm looking at Soren's stream.
That's less fun.
This one up
I
here,
see
sorry.
it.
Up there.
Looking pretty good. All right, guys, we'll be back in just a moment. All right, guys, we're back, and I've just kind of reran a little bit of cabling here. Basically, because I've got all this stuff up here anyway, I might as well run the cabling up here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to set this guy up. So remember, red is where we are importing into the AE network. So we want basic import buses on all the red sides, basic export buses on the top, and that will be a wax capsule. Cool. Soren, if you want to be a super buddy old pal, next time you come up here, bring me a bunch of wax from our B room.
I can try.
If it's not like too much lag fest for you.
We shall try it. Let's see.
Cool. If it's too much lag fest, it's fine.
Right clicking your name hypothetically should make the button turn green. You know?
Correct.
Even better,
Or
timeout.
make you quit the game.
Alright, so.
We want the level emitter, right?
Oh wow. Okay.
Your microphone's going a little wonky again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
It's okay. Export. Wax capsules. Import. So what I'm going to do, guys, is between this episode and next, get the rest of this system set up. I'll probably just wind up, wrapping up with the tesseracts on the bottom to get the liquids into all the different tanks, and then we'll come back next episode and kind of tidy this up, I think. We want to export.
I'm apparently stuck in logging in.
Yeah. Hopefully Soren's internet connection will be behaving a little bit more by the time we get around to hanging out with him again.
Hopefully.
I could always do that on that side too. That looks pretty awesome. Import, export, capsule.
Oh,
That does look pretty cool.
No pointer every time I join.
Now, a null pointer every time you join?
Yeah. Ooh.
Soren Mike for the win.
Yeah. That one had a valid reason. Okay. Failed to log in. Sessions, Minecraft.
Alright guys, I think unfortunately we're like super close to wrapping up point here, but we've pretty much got this thing ready to be wired everywhere. We just need some, oh, you know what? Yeah, I can't be putting this cabling along these lines here because that's where my liquid duct's going to have to go, isn't it? That's not the end of the world. I can fix that. That shouldn't be a problem, really. Let me come back in a second. I remember what I needed to change here, guys, and I forgot to change, is that we need to reverse these because I had this up too high on all my tanks. So yeah, that's what I'm fixing now. Alright guys, we are back, and I'm just hooking up all my liquid ducts here. So basically, like I said, we're going to replicate what we made, but for all the different liquids that we want to make available to people in the workshop. Pretty cool. Just need to figure out how I want the wiring to work exactly. It shouldn't be too hard, really. I mean, I can still run it. It just has to run above the liquid ducts. So that lever's probably going to be in the way. Yeah. Stupid lever. That's alright, I can work around it. I'll just have everything running across here like this. This doesn't really need to be dropped down, does it? That does need to be there. Basic import bus. So I guess this could be either on the bottom or the top. So we might as well make it... You know what I could do is just put facades along here or something to make it easy to walk on. Shouldn't be too hard. And I'll just connect everything on the sides. That'll work. I'm trying to do this really tight quarters because I wanted to make sure I had room for everything. And, you know, in the end I got it. So I'm pretty happy. Cool. So we'll just do that, and then we'll probably wind up doing something like that. And these guys can connect to here. I'll connect all this off camera between episodes probably. That'll do. So now everything should be connected there. Alright guys, unfortunately, like I said, pretty close to wrapping up point, so I think we can close out here. For now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Next episode, like I said, we'll be back. We'll hook up the Tesseracts. We'll, take care of automating the rest of the system. And then ideally what we should be able to have is people walk up here, have just a wall of different liquids, and they can walk up and right-click to get a stack. Cool. That should be a lot of fun.
Die.
Alright guys, this is Direwolf20 signing off. Take it easy.